Yeah, what's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. How you guys doing, man? Hope you're doing all right. What a day. What a day so far, man. How'd you guys do last night? Well, I hope. Shout out to the live chat. Sneak peek leaks. Chester, Steve, Sergio. How can we say this name? I want to try it. I want to speak white man Spanish. Ready? Sergio Saldarriaga. Saldarriaga. I can't roll R's this early in the morning. What up, Corey? What up, Conscious? What up, Doug? What up, Daniel? Johnny? Wait, is that boosted? Yo, boosted. Boosted. How you gonna be on my TikToks? How you gonna be in the YouTube chat, but then ghost me in the Discord DMs, bro? I'm trying to. All my sweaty Fortnite friends stop playing, bro. So I'm ready to play Botland Note Zero build. Tied for 4th place on the shot machine. 50K to first. Let's go. Let's go, Doug. 4th. Ooh, boy. The top heavy falls off real fast, don't it? What up, Travis? I now start my process with the gun show. It comes at the perfect time to take a long... Man, I appreciate that, Travis. I wanted to go... So the plan was to go live an hour and a half ago for the prop show specifically, and then the DFS show, but Spectrum Internet's a very reliable, stable, wonderful company that never has any issues at all, especially at a timely convenience to me. And, you know? What up, Chops? What up, Smoothie? You hit the lock button on Ingram. You liked, yeah. What up? Who is Quattro? What up, Ezra? Get a gun, did so, but it's a new day. It's a new day. Yes, it is. A new day rocks. What up, Nate? What up, Corey? New favorite YouTuber. Man, I appreciate that. Here, what up, Chris? What up, Dustin? Spectrum chat, dude. And the thing for me in Waco, Spectrum's the only relatively high speed offering. So I can't even like call them and just be like, I'm gonna quit, blah blah. You know, I'm going 18. There's no other option. So I'm just like stuck. Like I literally pay for this 1 gig down internet a month. I swear to you, I'm lucky to get like 500 on average. Like when I first got it, I was getting 800-900, and I wasn't complaining. It's degraded, and it's like they know. You ever seen that South Park episode that they're just rubbing their nipples in the Time Warner? It's the same company. It's like, fudge, man. I'm stuck. I'm their prisoner. What up, Aaron? Tired of you missing days like your boy Trout? I don't miss days. I didn't miss any days in the last couple weeks. Hey, last night. What happened last night? Jason Tatum, 60 and a quarter. 39 minutes, 34 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. No Jalen Brunson. Cameron Thompson. They got him in the Kyrie Irving trade. 47 points, back-to-back games with 40-plus real points. That's a joke. He was already on the team. Clay, 51 and a quarter fantasy points. Giannis, 50 fantasy points. So, if you stayed away from Giannis, you definitely would have had an incredibly balanced lineup with a lot of upside. And then check this one out. Somebody in chat yesterday asked, what did they ask? What 2 players on the same team would have a double-double? And I was like, yeah, you would probably want to target a point guard with assists and a center with a double-digit rebounds. Did you guys see what Vucevic and Andre Drummond did? Vucevic played 24 minutes, 22 points, 12 rebounds, had 50 fantasy points. Andre Drummond played 21 minutes, 3 less minutes, 21 points, 15 rebounds, 49.25 fantasy points. He also had 4 stocks. So, like, what? What? So, if you would have had them, my goodness. Zubac, 46. Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray is starting to become the most volatile player game to game, man. We've seen him Tony Snell one night and pop off the next night, you know? Claxton, 46. Jordan Poole, 46. Couldn't get away from that Jordan Poole at 6,200. Jaden Hardy, 45 fantasy points, 29 real points. I think the only thing that really got me last night, and maybe you guys can attest or disagree or agree, Giannis underwhelmed. There was so much value that I jammed in Giannis. And then Christian Wood, I thought he was going to start. I didn't see any indicators that he, one, wouldn't start, two, wouldn't be like on a normal minute allotment. And he only went out there and played 19 minutes. 2,000 those 19 minutes. That's what got me, man. So that's what kept it from being a great night. My Christian Wood exposure and my Giannis exposure, man. Those two guys were massive anchors. I was on the right value, but so was the entire field. What are you going to do? It's onward. It's upward. F it, we ball, as the kids say. Got to go forward, right? Hey, it's Taco Tuesday. Did you guys know that? Taco Tuesday over there on PrizePicks. So we're going to combine the DFS stream, the player prop stream. It's only 6 games. It's the same research. We'll be all right. What up, Josh? Year. Lots of year. I love the year. The year nation. What up, Luis? Okay. Oh, man. We got a lot of our Latino homies in chat today. I'm going to try this one. Luis Vazqueteus would be my guess. What if Gilbert? They didn't play all. Yeah, combined they didn't even play all 48 minutes. Isn't that wild? Levine or Giannis killed all my good lineups. Yeah. Oh yeah, Levine was a tank too, but I didn't have as much of him. I did have a decent chunk of Vucevic on FanDuel. It was like 8K. And he only played 23 minutes. Yeah. Fourth place lineup was White, I'm assuming. Sam Hauser. How about that one? Derek White, Edmund Sumner, Cam Thomas, Hardy, Jason Tatum, Klay Thompson, Sabonis, Trey Lyles, and Jared Allen and Grayson Allen. One of the Allens. What up, Kiefer? But yeah, all right. Let's do a little bit of research. Hey, is the taco done? Is the Jalen Brunson thing off the board? It is, huh? What are you gonna do? They got a new taco. It's Connor McDavid, 2.5 shots on goals. Discounted down for 4. That's the one they call Connor McJesus, right? Sounds like a good over. What up, KJ? All right, let's dive into it. So we'll go game by game here. I was gonna plug the taco, but the taco's off the board for basketball. So we'll just dive into a bit of research. How's the music? Guys, I went back yesterday to clip something, and I felt like the music was a touch too loud. And I promise it's okay if you guys tell me throughout the stream if the music's a little too loud. It also could just be my headsets, because some of you guys were vibing. But if you ever show up and the music's a little too loud, I promise you it's okay to tell me, and we'll adjust it. Especially you us elder folks. No, not you, me. I'm in the group. Jared Allen. All right, cool. 8 and over 10.5 rebounds. Maybe. Let's go game by game here. This stream powered by RunDFS.com. We're going to be using the RunDFS.com NBA VIP spreadsheet going game by game here. You guys can add it to your daily repertoire. Go to RunDFS.com, click VIP memberships, find something right for you. Week pass, 2-week pass, month pass, all-star break pass, and the year pass. All that's in there. Coming with your Fantasy Cruncher credits, all that good stuff. When you do upgrade, go to VIP portal. Boom, couple links. Get in Discord. The Discord link's really all you need, because we have the spreadsheet links in there and the pre-log voice chats and the 24/7 premium chat, the alerts from Twitter, all that good stuff. It's in there, bro. It's in there. Turn it up. I don't know about that one. Maybe. I got a 1250 in a 5-way 270 bet FanDuel. I got a 1250 in a 5-way 270 bet FanDuel bet. Are you saying you got a plus 1250 bet for a 5-leg parlay? Maybe I could be reading that wrong. Please buy the year pass so I can pay out his FF leagues. Yeah, okay. Oh man, that's hot. The trolls. Devin Booker dropping under 20.5 tonight. It depends on what his minutes restriction is. If there's a minute restriction, right? Devin Booker, yeah. All right, so let's go game by game here. Knicks at the Magic. Project starting 5 For the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Jericho Sims. Taking on Markelle Fultz, Gary Harris, Franz Wagner, Paulo Banchero, Wendell Carter, taking on 225.5 total. 1.5 point spread in favor of the visiting New York Knicks. So if you're into the DFS side or the PrizePicks side, Brunson had a taco that has no longer been on the board now, but it was down to 21.5. So I don't know if you guys had some stake in that, but I meant to look at it just to kind of see what kind of value was on the board. So let's go to Control F Brunson. So 25.5. So, yeah, there was enough value to take it, so I don't mind it. What up, Tizzle? Got second in my single entry last night. Scored 370 on DraftKings. Dang. Let's go. Oh, my God. You guys crushed it last night. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This one is going to be slow pace, right? Two teams that are less than league average in pace. The Knicks, we know, will be really, really slow. Let's pull up the team metrics chart. Knicks are running the league's fourth slowest pace, and the Magic a little bit closer to league average. And then on the injury report, we got RJ Barrett, and then Mo Bamba's not. Mo Bamba effed around and found out. Let's go Barrett. What up, Jake? Barrett's questionable with the non-COVID illness, so we'll see if that flourishes into anything. If he doesn't play, that might turn into a Quickly or a McBride or something like that. Let's run some court tools for the Knicks side. This is usually like one of those less than inspiring games to attack, but because it's just a 6-game slate, I do want to uncover every stone, you know? What up, KJ? Tell me how I had 257 fantasy points going into the late night hammer with Giannis and Lillard. Oh, dude, I had a lot of Lillard and Giannis handcuffed. And it didn't go great. Like, Giannis's 50 couldn't have been more relevant last night, you know? Especially at 12K. So I guess we're just put Brunson on the court for lately. 28% usage rate, 29% assist rate, and over a fantasy point per minute, him and Julius Randle. So obviously we're building a podium here. Those are two that we want to get behind. So 8,500 on DraftKings for Brunson. We're getting a 40-plus fantasy point projection on him. Julius Randle getting 50-plus. I haven't looked at ownership for the Knicks, but I would have assumed that we're all going to be aboard the LeBron James hype train tonight, should he play. And I'm not seeing any. I see Julius Randle about a quarter, 1-4. Don't see Brunson. So I'll blender them at about tier 3, tier 2, and I'm in for that. On the Magic side, I guess you can make the front court a little bit safer without Mo Bamba, but this has generally been a pretty diluted minute rotation to attack. So they all become tier 3s. Not really getting a massive minute projection on anyone. Banchero is about the guy that I feel the safest about, and not really a matchup I love to target. So I think much of this game is going to be tier 3. I can get to tier 2 levels of Jalen Brunson, and I think even maybe on FanDuel 9100 Randle has a stronger argument to tier 2. But this is just going to be more of a role filler game for me in my portfolio tonight. 100% Cam again tonight? Yeah, Cam's going to be hard to look away from. Do you think Brunson 25.5 bumps if Barrett is out? We can see. Let's put Randall on. And let's take Barrett off. I don't know, man. Maybe. Hey. Tankley with the sub. Thank you. Cam Channel's Inner Mamba. I saw a quote from after the game. Somebody mentioned that he was like the first rookie to drop 40 plus in back-to-back games since LeBron, and he was like, I would have been happier if it was Kobe. I was like, dang. Brunson's usage goes to 31+%. So possibly, but I don't know how much north of 20. What was it? 25.5. That I could see it going, but like it's possible, but I don't think it would. Ja Morant rebounds against Chicago. I don't mind that. I actually saw, I think my buddy Nick was talking about Ja Morant rebounds and assists in his video this morning. And that makes a lot of sense. Chicago's a lackluster. Let me see. Let me pull up Chicago. Chicago has, I guess their offensive rebound rate is bad, but their defensive rebounds rate, catch them on night 2 of a back-to-back. You don't have Steven Adams in the front court. We'll get to that line. I'll look at it since you brought it up. Let's see, Ja Morant. 15.5 for the rebounds and assists, and the rebounds specifically 6.5. I'd be somewhat interested, but I'll dive a little bit deeper into that game in just a moment. Let's get to game number 2, though. Triple J is going to get 50 fantasy points tonight. He could. What up, Vic? He'll be all right. What up, Dez? Brooklyn's tripping for not starting before. I mean, maybe, but Kyrie, I mean, you know, sitting behind Kyrie, Harden, Kessler Edwards to be traded to the Kings. Wait. Sacramento Kings are going to deal with the Brooklyn to acquire Kessler Edwards. Okay. That's like a nothing move, right? Hawks at the Pelicans. Project starting 5 for the Hawks. Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Clint Capella. Taking on CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, Jonas Valanciunas. 236.5 is our total. 2-point spread in favor of the home team Pelicans. We have JaVale and Ingram had tags on them. I think Ingram's fine, right? You guys came in hot with some Ingram love, so Ingram's probable, JaVale's probable. So is it because we don't think Ingram's limited, or we just like the price point here? I'm game for whatever, but yeah, there's a very tackable total. I guess we should add DeJounte. DeJounte came through on the wire with a migraine, right? So let's pull up Atlanta. And, you know, when the Knicks are on the board, I always like to attack them with 3-point shooters. But the Magic, I just let the Magic exist, and I don't grab action on their props. Migraine headaches. DeJounte midday questionable with migraine headaches. So we tend to lean, or I tend to lean towards out on the midday cues. Let's prepare ourselves for the possibility of DeJounte being out. So let's put Trae in the court. Let's look at them on the court together, and then look at the bump Trae gets without DeJounte. League altering, right? And you know that? I think that was reported. That was a Woj tweet, right? Shams gets Kyrie traded to the Nets, or Kyrie traded to the Mavs. And Woj is breaking Kessler Edwards and cash to the Kings. We are not the same. We are not the same, man. Shams is taking over. Trae Young, 29% usage with DeJounte and a 36% assist rate. So, taking one of them off the court. If I had a migraine right now, I'd be gone by saying, hey, man, sometimes migraines are pain, bro. Like, there's headaches, and then there's migraines. I think a lot of people that say they get migraines are just headaches, you know? Shams to be better. Yeah, Shams has replaced Woj, man. Woj coming off the bench. So Trae goes to 33% usage, a 40% assist rate. So, do we have Atlanta props on the board? And is Trae 9.5 or less? Trae is at 10 straight up, right? So with that maybe out stuff, let's see what OddsShopper has on assists for Trae. Not doing good today. Got to stay strong for my wife. Her mom passed last night in Puerto Rico. Dang, bro, that's tough. My apologies. My condolences. My apologies. Yeah, man, you gotta be strong for her. So the line on the books right now is at 10.5. There was steam on the under, so that's what moved it to 10. At a 40% assist rate, me personally, I would kind of lean the over, but I guess the market disagrees with me here. I don't know if that was adjusted for the DeJounte Murray news, though. So we'll see. If DeJounte doesn't play, the 40% assist rate looks better, and I like the 10 to at least push. What's the player prop projection as is now? DeJounte. Oh, I put DeJounte. I'm stupid. I meant Trey. I've Trey at 9. Okay, so the projections is on the under, much like the market is, until maybe it adjusts for DeJounte Murray being out. And then if DeJounte Murray was out, we might see Bogdanovich or like an AJ Griffin or an Aaron Holiday.
Craig L. Super chatted $9.99. Appreciate your content as always, Gun. Your forum has really helped me improve.
Man, thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. I'm glad to hear that. Shout out to Craig, the newest D. I lost my train of thought. If DeJounte didn't play, we could see Bogey. I think Bogdan might still come off the bench. AJ Griffin and Aaron Holiday might be the guys that threw the body in the starting lineup. We saw Aaron Holiday start for Trae Young against Portland. I think no matter what, Bogdanovich is probably the safest to lead the group in minutes and usage and volume. So at 5,500, I would be interested in him. And then DeAndre Hunter, how does he look without DeJounte? If we lose DeJounte, remember this is speculatory. It is a midday queue. But if DeJounte's down, Hunter is here with a 42% of his shots are from 3, but just a 19% usage rate. Okay. Just watching to help Coop. I feel that, Vic, man. Whatever distracts your mind, man. Get some good music going. Get some sunshine. I always tell people that are in a rut, get some sunshine, man. Those UV rays, they help me out. Life is life, though, you know? Much love. Much love. What up, Squeak? Lost 8 or 9. Dang. Sorry, Vic. And then how's John Collins offensively? So going back to on-off court tool. Dude, his usage is down to 17. Wait, no, DeJounte is still right here. There was a glitch in the matrix, y'all. Let's refresh it. What's up, Beast? These NBA players, women. Murray's girl is also NBA young boy's baby mama. El Paso's group. Wow. I didn't know that. Doesn't really matter, but I didn't know that. That's crazy. Booker minute projection? I don't know. I would assume conservative, right? Like 25, 28 would be my guess. I put 28 on like the top end, but this is kind of like a Christian Wood situation last night. Like we see several times where guys come back in, they play normal, and then guys come back in and they don't play normal. Devin Booker, your star player here. You also kind of deal with, you should be able to beat the Nets. So, I don't know. I got 28. We'll see if we can find some more blurbs, some more coach speak. It seemed like this one was more of a build back slowly situation than others. So, on the Pelican side, so you guys were vibing with Brandon Ingram. While we're here, though, DeJounte's... So, Trey actually goes up to almost a 50% assist rate without DeJounte doing the query correctly. And almost a 1.5 fantasy point per minute. So the steam being on the under a 10.5 assists and moving the line to 10. Like I know there's still steam on the under, but if we lose DeJounte, this production I like the over. At least to push at 10, you know. Stress equal beach. I wish there was a beach close enough to me. We have like a man-made beach at a lake. And last time I went there, you guys might remember in the baseball, Jesus, boiled up. I had sun poisoning. It was rough. Let's go look on the other side here. So I don't want to attach myself to any player prop specifically for the Hawks here. Maybe there's some value. I was gonna say on like a Capella or a Bogdanovic. Or I would even take DeAndre Hunter threes, but I don't think they offer that. All right, Pelican side. Let's go Ingram on. Let's go McCollum on. Yeah, alligators. I used to live in Huntsville, Texas, and in high school, we would go camping on the weekends. And it wasn't like real camping. It was like my friend had a van, and we liked campfires, and we would bring. And this is a while back, right? This ain't recently, so it was a little bit different to hook up some TVs out there. We would just watch like Family Guy, but anyway, we go to the lake, and there's a lot, alligators living there. It would just always freak me out, but very rarely was there any human contact between the alligators and the humans, other than just coexisting. I remember I was fishing one time off the pier, and I had my boy with me on the dock, and this alligator was just like under the dock, like watching us. It's kind of creepy, but I wouldn't want to swim with the alligators. 33% usage rate here for Brandon Ingram, easily leading the team in 193 minutes of sample size, over fantasy point per minute, 21% assist rate. So what were you guys, is it just a DFS play for Ingram, or did you guys have a specific prop? Man, 24.5 for Ingram. Wow. 39.5 fantasy points. What's the projection on Ingram? I have him right at 39.5, so I'm pretty linear with the field. I think he's too cheap for fantasy. 7.1K on DraftKings, 78 on FanDuel. But I thought we were like juicing him up for some props, but I don't really see anything that's sticking out, Have you missed any cores for props? Not yet. So, the most intriguing thing, Cam, I think, is the Trae Young assist. With the midday questionable on DeJounte Murray with migraines, we kind of sway towards out. But we see some books chilling at 9, right? 9.5. Some books are at 10.5. Now there's steam on the under at 10.5. And there's steam on the over at 9.5. And PrizePicks is kind of met in the middle at 10. I don't know if all this is market adjusted to DeJounte's status, because that just came out like in the last hour. With DeJounte off the court, Trae Young's assist rate is almost 50%. So I would lean towards the over. So I feel like the basketball humanistic, breakdown side of me would push the over here, but that would be contingent on DeJounte Murray being out, because the model does have him at like 9.5 with DeJounte kind of factored in, So looking at Trae's assist and bringing it down to Capella's rebounds a bit. Yeah, I don't mind that. And then maybe bogey points if all that happened. But a lot of that is a if this, then that situation, Saw, appreciate the sub, man. Hope you're doing all right today. People paying up to $92,000 for tickets tonight to see LeBron break the record. Magic gets 35 and follows one short. So speaking of LeBron, and we're talking about cores here, 31.5 is his line right now. Last night, it was 32.5. How the heck did it go down? Like, I thought that would be a taco. You know what I mean? It feels like a taco now. So if you guys aren't jazzed up on it, LeBron is 36 points away from Kareem's all-time scoring record. I just can't see this man getting 28 and just letting off the gas. So it just seems like if he's gonna play tonight in this matchup, it's the free record. But how the heck did the line go down? What's up, Dave? LeBron definitely scoring 39, saving 6 for the first quarter tomorrow against the Bucks with Kareem in attendance. You think so? I mean, I'm sure that's possible. I guess. I don't know. Maybe. I think people are playing the under, shying away because we all think it's not hitting until Tuesday against Giannis. Do you think he's really out there? I guess. I don't know. That's the narrative part of this game that we play that is truly unquantifiable for stuff like that. It just seems like I would want to get it over with, but what do I know? I'm just a old white guy. What up, Crispy? Hope you're doing all right. I hear Kareem is low-key ticked off. Kareem might swing on LeBron. You think so? No. 80 triple-double? Maybe. So I guess nothing for the props on the Pelicans here for me as well. They are pretty deep minute rotation too, especially in that front court. So I guess with what do we got down? Zion, Liddell, Dyson Daniels. It's still too much for me to want to get attached to. Kareem's a grumpy old man. Is he really? I thought y'all were joking. If there were free throw props for LeBron, bet the over. I would bet he shoots 20 free throws tonight. What up, Patrick? Why would LeBron purposely stop himself from achieving a record all pleasing? See, that's me, Patrick. I just want to get it over with, especially if I'm at home in LA. And you imagine some of those tickets that are going on sale today? Somebody said $70K for tickets, bro. If he stopped at 34, nah. I mean, and to not to bury the lead here or bury the record, but Lakers are just 6.5 point favorites here. I know the Thunder are on paper, we perceive them as really, really bad, but my goodness, so are the Lakers. So he just might need to score and win the game. So I don't know. I just can't see them. I don't know. It seems kind of weird to let off the gas on purpose for something like that. So I would assume that if he's close to it tonight, you go get it tonight. That energy starts buzzing. When you get to 30 points, the crowd's starting to buzz. You just want to please the crowd, bro. I can't see them letting off. I just can't. Suns at the Nets. Project starting 5 for the Suns. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, DeAndre Ayton taking on Edmund Sumner, Joe Harris, Royce O'Neal, Ben Simmons, and Nick Claxton. We got a 225 total, 8-point spread in favor of the Phoenix Suns. So Devin Booker's back, right? Priced about $9K, $9,500 on FanDuel and DraftKings. Kind of, if he were to play less than 30 minutes, which is kind of what I have him for. I haven't looked around the industry to kind of see if everyone's just kind of taking that lean. I would imagine he's not coming in on a house of fire minutes wise, right? Goran will play Tuesday, blah, blah, blah. Monty Williams said Monday he expected Booker to play against Brooklyn. Indicated he'll be available for first time since Christmas Day. I do want to say that, you guys remember Chris Paul's first game back for the Suns after some time off? My man played like 38 minutes off the rip. So I would much rather see something in writing or a quote that says that Devin Booker's limited. You know what I mean? And if you guys have something I could find or a quote, throw it at me. Yeah, Bert, that's what they're saying, but I just can't. I can't see removing myself from the game that much. After Monty Williams said he expects Books to play, said he'll be on a minutes restriction. All right, so there we go. Sounds like it definitely be available unless they follow suit with the Clippers did with Kawhi. Bring Book off the bench to ensure he's available close to the game. All right. So that's good. That's what we want to see right there. Monty Williams said he expects him to be on a minute restriction. So we'll lean with the 28. And 28 minutes of Devin Booker basketball at 9K is probably enough to rock the boat. And certainly wouldn't feel great about 7+ K Mikal Bridges, usually around 6K when Devin Booker's in. DeAndre Ayton still has some meat on the bone, I think. Chris Paul still has some meat on the bone because he can correlate well with Booker. Let's see. What's Paul's line for assists? And then let's go run a 8.5 assists for Chris Paul. Let's see if Paul takes you would think he might take a net positive in assist rate with Booker back. One more person to convert for him. Coaches lie more than my ex. Ouch, Anker. Ouch. Let it go, bro. I'm just kidding. No. All right, so let's do two things. Let's do Paul and Ayton on. Actually, let's do Paul, Booker, and Ayton on. All right, we'll just get it out the way first. They setting up for tomorrow versus the Bucks. Is that what's in the script? I don't know, man. I have trouble believing that you can get within 10 points of the record with your family in attendance, more than likely in LA. You know what I mean? The house that Kobe built. The game is in LA, right? I'm not tripping. It is. I just can't see them. I just can't see them. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. LeBron 5.5 free throws on PrizePicks Juicy. I can get with that. A1. So Chris Paul's assist rate is what I want to look at. 32.2% assist rate. Devin Booker's at 19. Ayton's at 8. But Ayton's at 26% usage rate. Devin Booker's at 31%. So Booker does usurp Ayton, at least in this year's minute sample size and usage. But it does help Paul at 30% assist rate. So let's take Booker off the court and see how much away from that 30% number Chris Paul gets. Because it could just stay at 30%, right? 39 actually goes down, which makes sense. Devin Booker can do a little facilitation. All right, so nothing huge to take away from there. So I think I can get some Paul and Ayton in the blender in the tier 3s, but no warm and fuzzies through and through. I probably don't play Devin Booker here. And then on the net side, Cam Thomas, gotta keep playing him, I guess, at 5,200. Edmund Sumner, 4,100. Did Edmund Sumner get cheaper overnight? I feel like he was 45 yesterday. He was. How does it get cheaper? Thank you, Young Hust, for the sub. I hope you're doing all right today. What up, Wesley? He's not breaking the record tonight. If I had to, I'm gonna take some action. I actually have action from last night. Like I saw 32.5, and I was like, get it at 32.5. It's gonna hit 35.5. The fact that it went backwards is crazy to me. I sure wouldn't want to risk playing no games against the Bucks, because there's a good chance you just get smacked by the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy the night. If you could beat the Thunder, celebrate against the Thunder on a dub, pop bottles. I'm not disrespecting the game of basketball enough to not score. I mean, I just can't. I can't buy into that, guys. I could be way wrong. If we see plays tonight where LeBron has an open dunk and he passes it, then I'm way wrong. I just can't see them, a team that's in much peril as the Lakers. You just go out? You got to win games. And a 6-point spread against the Thunder, it's the Lakers. We've seen them be a bad team. You're likely not gonna beat the Bucks, so don't play no games. If you can break the record tonight, enjoy the night. Hopefully you get a dub. I just can't do it. OKC money line. Anybody on the okay? So Ben Simmons would be the wild card here, right? Hasn't played the last 2 games. Should be good to go tonight. Not on the injury report. We got Curry down, Dinwiddie down. So I was thinking the last few nights, and I said this yesterday, is if Ben Simmons was in, I like Nick Claxton's points. And then I heard some people were directly opposite that thought process, and I was like, well, Ben Simmons is 34% assist rate. Claxton's at 15.5 points. So that's enough. That's enough. Let's go put Ben Simmons on the court. And NBA is about narratives. They don't need a narrative for LeBron James in prime time against Giannis Antetokounmpo, bro. This is like pro wrestling booking all of a sudden. I don't need a belt for John Cena and The Rock to sell tickets, okay? Giannis and LeBron will sell tickets. The got went up. Thank you for the sub. Claxton came through on PRA. Yeah. So Ben Simmons has a 44% assist rate, only 100 plus minutes of sample size, right? So not enough sample size here to truce this, but Ben Simmons on the court, he has a chance to play more of your traditional point guard in this lineup, and he's more likely to set up some shots here for Claxton. So I'm a little bit intrigued in that. Claxton has a 22% assist rate, very, very little minutes to go off of. So it is, I guess, more of a hunch play. And I do think Claxton's line is a little bit higher than I want it to be. Is the market touching Claxton at all? It's juicing on the over in some spots, right? In some spots. DraftKings, MGM. I'm kind of leaning the over, but it's more of a hunch than anything. So I'm not going to force the issue here. But I think we're definitely going back to the well on Sumner, Thomas. And then Ben Simmons. What can we get on Ben Simmons' assist? Nothing. Okay, cool. Brooklyn. Lynn. Not put money on Joe Harris. Claxton's the most intriguing to me, I think. They didn't give us nothing for anybody, huh? Oh, Cam Thomas, 21.5 points. What are you guys doing with that? Go see tomorrow. You break it. No, I'm not saying. So, I'm not saying he's. And I'm leaning towards him getting a record tonight. But I'm not saying he's guaranteed to get it. I'm saying I can't see the thought process being, if you're in a 6-point game with the Thunder in the fourth quarter and you're 4 points away from the record or whatever, you guys are making the argument. Some of you guys are saying that he's purposely not going to score to break the record against the Bucks, which I understand that part of it, but I don't. I can't see them doing that. Like, I think you have to honor the game. You can't disrespect the game of basketball. You have to go win the game. And it's just kind of asinine that we're even debating that. Like, just score. You know what I'm saying? Over, right? Free cam square. You think so? It's a taco, right? Brooklyn's still talking with Toronto. Yeah, I saw a couple of rumors that Dinwiddie may not even play for the for the Nets. You know. I had Cam at. Let's see what Cam came in the model, but these are Lee. Thank you for the sub. These are weird because you can't really make a model for players in 2 days. You know what I mean? So it's more of a hunch. If you guys think Cam is leaning the over, go for it. 21.5 it's fair. PrizePicks pushing this LeBron points prop. How come he's at the top of the page for the points prop, but all the other Lakers are on the bottom? It has moved. It has moved. We are tinfoil hatting it today, ain't we, chat? I'm not woke enough to buy into the player prop conspiracies, y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it. Memphis hosting the Bulls. Projected starting 5 for the Bulls. Ayo Dosunmu, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic taking on Ja Morant. Why do I have Tyus Jones? Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Dylan Brooks, Jaren Jackson Jr., Xavier Tillman, 234 with a 9.5 point spread. favor Memphis. Kenny Wayne. Thank you for the sub. Man, y'all crushing on subs today. We might hit 8,300 today, huh? We did hit 8,300. Guys, thank you so much. That's like 300 in a week. It was like a week ago, right? We were celebrating hitting 8K. Maybe a week and a half. That's awesome. Thank you. The tinfoil has been undefeated since 2020. Guys, don't you know, under this patented hat of mine, bunch of tinfoil, bro. Government's not getting their satellites into my brainwaves. No, sir. Not happening. If we really want to play along with the tinfoil hat vibes, LeBron could go for 50 tonight with a triple-double to chill. He cemented himself the record holder. There we go. Here we go. Don't make... Guys, if you say LeBron James 3 times, Rod shows up, bro. Don't do it. You don't want Rod to show up. Congrats on subs. You deserve it. Thank you, Vic. Thank you. So back-to-back for the Bulls here. We do got Patrick Williams on the injury report. We also have DeMar DeRozan with the tag. Let's get to the bottom of that. A lot of murky waters from this far out. I thought stuff would be a little bit more definitive. DeRozan's questionable with a right hip soreness. So we'll see if he can't go. I suppose if he can't go, we'd increase volume usage for Zach LaVine, Zacharias Leviticus, and Nikola Vucevic. So I guess I will run the query on that in case it does become truth, right? Did I miss your Minnesota breakdown? I don't think so, unless I missed it. No, Minnesota's next. Is Westbrook playing? I think so. Unless he gets traded by Locke or by that game tipping off, you know? He is one of the guys on Hug Watch next couple days. I don't know. Do you think Westbrook... I hope so, but... If he gets traded, is he got a line of hugs coming his way? Let's put DeRozan off. Let's put LaVine Vooch on. Did DeMar get popped last night? I think the game just smoked, right? DeRozan last night, 34 minutes. He actually played there. Oh, you mean from the other side? Oh, okay. Play on words. Got it. Got it. We getting floor live numbers over 300, buying through thousands by the next day of views. We getting... Are you talking about for... Yeah, man. I don't think we've done a DFS stream that has done less than 1K views, so I'm telling you, I don't take it for granted. I'm staying humble, and I appreciate it, man. And I love the vibes. Good vibes. IO points looking juicy if we get news DDs out. All right, so looking at this query, LaVine, Vooch on, taking off DeRozan, usage rate at 29.5% for LaVine, 25% for Vooch. So LaVine would be intriguing because the Grizzlies typically are a wall in the paint. Now, that does involve Steven Adams. Twin towering with Jaren Jackson. So maybe we can pick on the paint numbers a little bit more. But generally, I'll tend to pick on the Grizzlies prop-wise with guys that shoot some threes. 40.2% of opponents' scoring attempts. We'll say 40% of opponents' 90.1 field goal attempts per game for the Grizzlies are three balls. And Zach LaVine leads the team by a mile in three-point attempts here. And Memphis is almost 10-point favorites. So do we get some Zach LaVine three-point props? It's a trap spot. It's a travel trap spot. We don't get three-point attempt props. Huh. Well then. What up, Helms? What up, Josh? We got a favorite pick today? I tell you what, man, I haven't actually typed anything down. There's a couple of ifs, this, and that. But so far, the teams that we've talked about, We got a diluted minute rotation in the Magic, even with Bamba suspended. The Knicks, we could be losing RJ Barrett. He's questionable with an illness. He represents 37 minutes, and that could certainly change some stuff for us. I do kind of like Jalen Brunson for DFS, but like what I'm saying, there's not enough to lock into anything just yet. And then the Hawks, we got DeJounte Murray questionable, and that's a massive ripple effect, so nothing to lock into. Meanwhile, the Pelicans are pretty appropriately priced prop-wise and a pretty diluted rotation, so no locks there. The Nets were dealing with Ben Simmons coming back. Phoenix Suns were dealing with Devin Booker coming back on a minutes restriction, so not enough to feel warm and fuzzy there. And now we're dealing with a 9.5-point spread. Bulls night two of a back-to-back. DeMar DeRozan, one of their leaders in usage, questionable. So there's a lot of uncertainty from this far out. So I wish I had a little bit more conviction for you guys on a couple of picks. And then my favorite pick was LeBron James points over. But there's enough pushback on that with you guys tonight that I don't know, man. This just might be one of those no warm and fuzzies. Well, love your early shows, Gun. Appreciate that, Josh. Did you mean like the early shows or like these shows? If it's this show, I appreciate you. We had launched the early look shows. It lasted like a week, but yeah, those weren't doing as well. And then the market, the shelf life of NBA content from the night before is so rough. So I don't know. I want content. Like I want to give you guys content, but I want it to be high quality content. If that makes sense. Like I would like to bake in maybe an earlier prop show. Not the live show I'm already doing, but like a first look 10-minute video, something like that. But, you know, time. Takes time. I meant this show. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah. No, I appreciate you guys on hanging out with me. And this block of the afternoon certainly means a lot. Who said Ivy assist yesterday? I had Ivy assist. I went 3-2 yesterday with the picks yesterday. We had... I wanted Porzingis over 5.5 free throws. He had 3 free throws and then blew out. Şengün over 5 assists hit. Robert Williams over 27.5 fantasy points hit. Christian Wood didn't start, played minimal minutes, and then Jaden Ivey over 4.5 assists. So 3-2 on the picks yesterday. Blowout and Okie. I should have been more hesitant on the Christian Wood situation, I guess. Well, that's what we did yesterday. What did I just do to my second screen? There we go. OG. An alert via the OG. Okay. That was Bennett, right? Yeah, Bennett did bring it up, though. What's Ben Simmons' minute projection tonight? I think I had him at 28. Even before the stretch he was out, it wasn't like he was playing 37 minutes. And then TJ Warren was kind of back in the mix. Although TJ played yesterday, I would assume that he's ready to go back-to-backs, but we'll see. So let's talk about the Grizzlies here. So I think the Bulls are going to be iffy. We are dealing with a potential blowout. And just Steven Adams is out for the Grizzlies. So Ja Morant is kind of a polarizing topic today. Pointing lasers at people. That's rude. 27.5 points for Morant, 9 assists. A couple of you guys have asked about his rebound prop, which is 6.5. And then I've seen people talk about his rebounds and assists. So here's a... No, I guess, yeah, you could throw it together too. 15.5 straight up. Do you guys have a specific Ja Morant prop that you're on? I think the lopsided spread has me a little bit worried. But I guess we could chop first half stuff. Just specifically on what we do like to attack with Ja Morant. We know over half of his points, his field goals are scored in the paint, right? If we look at Morant, he's averaging 27 points per game, and he's scoring 14.7 points per game in the paint. So the matchup against the Bulls, they allow 49.1 points in the paint, which is not great, but not terrible. Matter of fact, I think it's closer to league average to maybe plus. And then rebounds. You guys mentioned rebounds. The Bulls are decent at defensive rebounds, but bad at offensive rebounds. So I really don't have a specific lane. I can tell you what the projections say on John Moran, I guess. That would be the best point of attack. 6.68 rebounds, 7 assists. So I'm at 13, 14. A little bit on the under, but I think that's also kind of considering the spread here. So, and especially if DeRozan doesn't play, this game can get really lopsided. So another spot where I'm not going to end up with player prop convictions. Yeah. If DeRozan was down, Vooch has a 25% usage rate. Now, this is something we talked about the other day. Vucevic, for whatever reason, he has to be the highest volume center with the fewest free throws per game. It just feels like that has to be. 0 free throws yesterday on 18 shot attempts, right? So a lot of times you can get his free throw prop at 3.5, and this is not a vote of confidence by any stretch. But if you take DeRozan out, you put the ball in his hand a little bit more, and he cross pass with a guy like Jaren Jackson Jr., who will try to tee up on some of the, if he crosses pass with Vooch, try to block some of those mid-long range shots. Sometimes Jaren Jackson's blocks can turn into fouls, and Vooch is at 1.5 free throws made. So maybe like in a longer shot, I would get some steam on that. I don't know. Is there a market price on free throws? We don't have free throws, huh? That's all. I mean, we're trying to create stuff here for props. McCall over points. I'm a little hesitant on McCall with Devin Booker back, you know. What up, great kid? Hope you're doing all right. Debating between Nance and J-Val. Don't know who to go with. Yeah, that whole team is going to be really hard to decipher. That'd be funny if during the starting lineups when the Bulls come out, they have red lasers on. Oh, my God. Hey, man, I can see Memphis doing that. It's probably not funny, you know what I mean? Because of the implication of what the laser was attached to. Probably kind of a serious thing. But Memphis, man, they're gritty. That's the word we'll use, right? What is this, like year 8 for DFS or for YouTube? Something like that. Our YouTube channel got banned for like a year. That was fun. What's McCall's assist rate with Bookback? I don't think it's that good, but we'll go look at it for you. Wendell Carter get into foul trouble. I like Mo points over. I don't think Mo is playing tonight, Bennett. Unless you mean Mo Wagner. I'm sorry. If you're Bombo was the one that's suspended, right? Putting Mikal on the court. Lock Nance rebounds over on props. JV barely closes games. Speaking of closes games, I'm glad you brought that up. I need to go look at that while I'm thinking about that term. Bridges has an 8% assist rate, 8.6% assist rate with Booker on the court this season. And just for a comparison, it's taking a minute. Gun's a legend. Nah. Nah, I do appreciate it. I just like how his assist rate. So he loses 5 to 6% on his assist rate. I like how chill our community is here. No egos. We vibing. So I want to look at the Knicks, and this might be something you guys can grab on second half props on PrizePicks or Underdog. But it feels like Isaiah Hartenstein's been closing consistently over Jericho Sims. Last game, Hartenstein, basically. Jericho Sims played the final like minute, but essentially it was closing there. I don't know if that was like a get the rebound situation. When we look at that Clippers game, that went to overtime, right? So this might be a little. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the game that Hartenstein played all of overtime as well. Sims didn't touch the court. And then the Miami Heat game. Fudge, man. Let's go to popcorn machine. Claxton under rebounds. You think so? Anyway, the point I'm trying to research here is it does feel like Isaiah Hartenstein is closing over Jericho Sims pretty consistently. We're pulling up the Clippers and the Heat game here. Yeah, the entire Jesus clocked in the third quarter, didn't leave, and then the following game, Hartenstein closes again, clocks in the third quarter, doesn't leave. So sometimes PrizePicks will drop the second half props. I don't know if Hartenstein's a guy that is clouded enough to have a prop, but maybe we could take Jericho Sims unders in the second half, if that's an option. They don't even have his full prop on the board, huh? Let's see, Jericho. No, they don't. All right, maybe they're too sharp for that. Maybe. Just a thought. He fouled out. Who did? Jericho Sims? Or Hartenstein fouled out in that game, is what you're saying. Yeah. And that's why Sims came in for 2 minutes? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Good call. So it does seem like that he's the closer. So if you can find somewhere where they offer Jericho Sims, there's a ton of prop sites out there now. The second half, maybe get it on the under. Just a thought. I believe Claxton under because Ayton's more polished offensively, as well as it could be a low post battle. My only pushback with anything under on Claxton is he has a real chance to play 38 minutes, right? That's a lot of minutes for a great rebounder. And his rebound prop is, or that's the wrong one. Claxton, 10.5. Man, 38 minutes is a lot of time. So I'm not pushing, go with your gut there, but that's a lot of minutes for one of the better rebounders to get some rebounds, It's hit or miss with Tibbs, who plays more down the stretch between Sims and Hartenstein. It usually depends. It seems more consistently lately that it's been Hartenstein, but yes, it could switch up. Jericho Sims just doesn't seem proven enough, I guess, for Tibbs. If I have to watch one more Uber Eats ad via YouTube, I'm going to lose it. I use DoorDash. You have acid indigestion? No. I have coffee. T-Wolves at the Nuggets. Project started 5 for the T-Wolves. D-Russ crossing over with Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Kyle. The Andersons got tickets to the game. How'd they get tickets? Rudy Gobert taking on Jamal Murray, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, MPJ, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic. Bandit with the sub. Thank you for the sub, brother. 233.5 total, 8.5 point spread in favor of the home team, Denver Nuggets. Couple of things to clean up on the news and notes here. So let's start with the T-Wolves side. Let's look at Kyle Anderson and Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert. Get YouTube Premium. I know you're burping. Yeah, I guess I do. It's not like I don't know what it is. It's not acid indigestion though. It's just I don't know. Back spasms for Kyle Anderson. I think back spasms is the official possibly traded designation of the week. Rudy Gobert, right groin soreness. He's been dealing with that. So Gobert has played through this tag. He's also sat with this tag. Kyle Anderson's hit or miss. And then what's on the Nugget side? KCP, Gordon, Jokic. Good Lord. Let's just go read the entire Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray questionable. I think he's played with this the last 2 games and gone nuclear. Probable tags on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Jack White is probable. I guess you could say it could take a 7-nation army to hold him down. Aaron Gordon's probable. Zeke Naji, questionable. And Jokic probable. All right, cool. Jack White is the white stripe guy, right? Otherwise, that joke doesn't work. What? Another 8.5 point spread. So another pretty large spread. If we paint a picture to keep this game together, it's Anthony Edwards for me. And then I guess a little bit of D-Russ. Edwards pushing 10K on DraftKings. Need that 50-plus fantasy points. So appropriately priced, and that spread's probably enough to keep me a little bit scared. Jokic, on the other hand, if we look at the raw fantasy points on the entire slate and sort from most to least, where he got downgraded, all right. Jokic is leading the slate for me in fantasy points. So it's not it's not like a 10-point gap in raw fantasy points like yesterday. Like I have AD and LeBron and Julius Randle within 6. Same with SGA. So there's enough wiggle room to kind of usurp Jokic lineups here. But if we can get Jokic at affordable ownership, let me see. What are we thinking Jokic ownership wise? Jokic is pretty high owned, which is kind of what happened yesterday with Giannis. There was so much value that you just took Giannis's projected raw points. So I don't know. Gonna make another cup of coffee. Let's go. Are Jamal and Jokic expected to play tonight? Yeah, it looks like they're both. Well, it looks like Jokic is probable. Jamal does have a Q tag, but Jamal's had a Q tag last 2 games, so kind of iffy on that, you know. It's Jack White. All right. So I wish I don't know. It's one of those spots if Jokic was going to be like 15% or less, I'd probably be a little bit more interested. But now that he's might be in 1 and 4 lineups, is that what the 1 and 3 lineups? It kind of feels like last night. So I might look the other way. It depends on if the spread holds up. If the spread, I don't know. I'll take the 60. I don't mind matching the field. 30%, we'll take it. And then Jamal Murray. If he ends up sitting one of these tags, let's preface what the situation might look like. What's up, Bino? Hope you're doing all right. Happy Tuesday. Do we have another taco yet? Or is it still Connor McDavid? I guess the next one's going to be on Twitter, huh? Yeah, it's just Connor McDavid for now. What about Jokic's first half fantasy? You want? Yeah. Also, just out of curiosity, how has Jokic done historically against Gobert? I would assume fine, right? Justin, thank you for the sub. Joe. Oh, that was backward. My friend Justin, he's already got a girlfriend, and he's pretty cracked at DFS, my guy. And Joe is too. 15 minutes here, so we'll forgive that. Just the last year, this season. 33 minutes, 47 fantasy points. All right, cool. And then a 67 against Utah. And that was in the play. No, that was in the regular season. So, Jokic is matchup proof. So, the question is, do you want to take Jokic's first half and kind of compensate for the volatility of the second half, huh? So, he's at 12.5 first half points, 28.5 first half fantasy. Smoked that or tied it 5 straight. I don't mind it. Thoughts on MPJ while Jamal is questionable? So let's finish this query. So let's put Jokic on or not. Or nah. Wrong side. Don't chase Drummond. So think about Drummond's matchup. It's a 9.5 point spread, right? So there's potential for another 20 minutes of garbage time. But I agree. The San Antonio Spurs are not the Memphis Grizzlies. Chalk Alvarado, chalk quickly, chalk Drummond. Those guys are chalk. Let's see. All right, I'm going to be real with you. I don't see Drummond as chalk. I see Drummond at 10%. He's 100 above min. I didn't see Alvarado either. I guess I do see Alvarado. We some desperados living by the motto, if I die tonight, then I'm ready for tomorrow. They say get out of town. The truth won't let me lie though. All right, Jamal Murray out. Jokic, Porter in. God dang. Jokic at 1.75 fantasy points per minute, 30% usage rate, 42% assist rate, and more specifically MPJ at a 22% usage here, essentially holding hands with Aaron Gordon in usage. So the question was, how about MPJ for DFS or for props? My thoughts on MP points. Okay, points was the question. We're still at first half. 16.5 points against Minnesota. I like that fantasy score quite a bit if we ended up sitting Jamal Murray tonight. I'm already on the over at 31.5. Am I missing something? What am I missing on MPJ's fantasy points to be that low? 26.5? Bro, somebody do the math for me. Rebounds and assists is 1.2 and assists is 1.5. .2 for rebounds, right? So 5 times 1.2 equals 6 plus assist. Assist is not even on the board. I don't know, man. It feels like even near PRA, like for 22.5 PRA. So it's 21. So they imply him for like 4 assists in the PRA. Something doesn't feel. Something's wrong here, right? Am I tripping? Points and assists. So they imply him for 1.5 assists on the points and assists, or just 1 assist on the points and assists. Oh yeah, I am tripping. Yeah, I am tripping. All right. That seems really low though. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. $15.5 on Bet365. I'm locking that in when Jamal gets sit out. Yeah, let's see what the market's at on. Let's refresh. Porter. 16.5 is the line. So the line's already moved. Or no, dude, what is wrong with my brain right now? Yeah, 16.5 is proper, but there's still a little bit of steam in some spots. FanDuel and PointsBet, $1.20 on the over. But this 26 seems really low. I'll take the 26. I'll put that on a looser lean. Michael Porter Jr. over 26.5 FPS. And then that would be like really strong if Jamal Murray sat. They just bumped it. Okay. Yeah. I found the one. This girl told me, baby, I want to see you be great. I will do the research with you and help you with your lineups. Des, if you don't get your simping Get this guy. What up, Mike? Shane in the chat. How do you feel about Kobe White at 4,800? If Caruso and DeMar are out, you play 26-31. As a DFS play, especially with a positive game script for a bench player, should he not start, I think it makes sense. I have him for a little under a point per minute. So if Caruso miss and DeRozan miss, we could even push that to like 30 plus. So that could play. That could play. Y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. You know what else is too much? Not playing on PrizePicks. If you're not doing it, why? Why? You should be. And when you finally get on PrizePicks, you should absolutely use code Gundacker, because it is a triple threat of positivity. First of all, you get double your first deposit up to $100. Instantly accessible. No slow drip, no play through it 8 times. No withdraw via Dogecoin. It's all good, ready to go. You get tax some of the lines. It's Taco Tuesday. You get some of the discounted props anyway. Secondly, when you do that, they show me some love every month. And then, of course, they get love because you guys are there. It's a whole lot of fun. So make sure you're on PrizePicks. Every day, we're perusing these player prop streets, looking for some great leans on the PrizePicks board. We have the free Discord. You guys can jump in there, chop those up as well. Dez, you're killing me, bro. Am I feeling LeBron? What up, Granja? Yeah, I am feeling LeBron. What up, Jimmy? Dez can't play PrizePicks. Dez, can you play any of the PrizePick type sites? We're playing in the Super Bowl, though. I'm with it. So, does Pennsylvania have, like, No House or Underdog or any of those sites? Maybe not, huh? Main event tonight, Oklahoma City Thunder at the LA Lakers. Projects 35 for the Thunder. SGA, Josh Giddey, Aaron Wiggins, Jalen Williams. Up against Dennis Schroeder, Patrick Beverly, LeBron James, Rui Hachimura, and Anthony Davis. 239 is our total, 6.5 point spread in favor of the home team, LA Lakers. Narratives for guys who like narratives. Somehow, this line for LeBron James points opened up at 32.5 last night, and right now it's at 31.5. Tinfoil under the cap. You guys have been in it. I'm here to see greatness. I want to see the points tonight, but some of you guys are more pessimistic than I am. Officially questionable. AD, Austin Reeves, LeBron James. Matchup wise, I'm buying in. We got to take narrative out of the numbers, right? We can quantify some stuff, but this is stuff I'm just going after. The near 240 total, the Oklahoma City Thunder's high pace, matching the Lakers' pace, attackable defense. LeBron James and Anthony Davis are coming in with 2 of the higher fantasy point projections for me. 10.8K on FanDuel for AD, 10.5K for AD on DraftKings, and then LBJ has almost $1,000 discount on his FanDuel price point than his DraftKings price point. So it makes him a little bit better of a FanDuel play for me. And then in the PrizePicks streets, LeBron James is at 31.5 points. And as soon as that line opened up at 32.5, I thought that it could get to 35. And apparently I'm an idiot. What up, Crystal? Thank you for the sub. Hope you're doing all right. I'd pay $75K for a ticket, but Westbrook has to be gone for good today. Imagine you paid $75, and some of you guys are in here with that LeBron wants to wait till tomorrow. Imagine you paid $75K tonight. LeBron gets 34 points. He's on the fast break. There's 40 seconds left in the game. It's a 4-point game. Lakers have the lead. LeBron passes the layup to dish it out to Austin Reeves. That'd be great. Can you play PrizePicks in Ohio? I don't know. I should know these things, huh? Let's see. Where can you play PrizePicks? How about that? So it looks like Ohio just opened up sports betting, didn't they? It looks like Ohio's not on this list as of December 2nd. So actually maybe opened up here. Let's open this new map. Looks like that's going to be a 1074 for Ohio. But if you're out there, Alaska, Arkansas, Cali, Colorado, Washington, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky. What is MI? Maine or Michigan? Maine? I'm dumb. Michigan. Maine. Okay, both of them. New England, New Mexico, North Carolina, North Dakota. You guys can all play. Can't play in Ohio. They got you. They got you like that. Come on, J. Cole. J. Cole, why you hating, bro? Why you hating LeBron tonight? Ohio's $1 million fee for betting. Yeah, it's probably not worth it for them to enter that space. There's a lot of bigger sports books that probably want to get in on that. Anyway, SGA against LeBron, we could juice that up. Getting a 55 fantasy point projection in the context of this slate, SGA is right inside the top 5 in raw fantasy points, so I think he makes a lot of sense to get to. I like LeBron. I'm buying the narrative, man. I'm just a sucker for greatness. Give me some LeBron and AD on both sides. Being untapped, right? Uncapped, his per minute production actually pretty crazy, and the Thunder don't really have a true center, so we might get a lot of blocks because of a lot of mismatches in the post, and this could be a 3-4 block game for AD, so it may not be as negatively correlated to put AD with LeBron as it maybe could, just because I do believe there's going to be a lot of potential for these stocks to flourish, you know? Remember the time All-Star game when LeBron passed up that last shot, Kobe cussed him out? Yeah. In the house that Kobe built tonight. You go out there and you get it. You get it. Russell Westbrook, 7,200 on both sides. I don't really have a reason to get there today, especially. So I probably won't. Just give me AD and LeBron. Anybody else other than SJ in this game you guys leaning on? I hate dealing with the Thunder front court. It's so interchangeable. I think we mentioned yesterday, if I had to create a podium day to day on confidence in attachment to Thunder, it's like SGA, Giddey, then Jalen Williams, Jalen. We actually saw a solid game out of Aaron Wiggins yesterday. That's just the spin the wheel, make a deal carousel of variants for those supplementary guys on the Thunder. So I don't know. So that is our slate. If you guys want to hang out with me a little bit longer, we're going to be in the RunDFS.com NBA VIP Discord chat. So if you guys want to get on in there, go to RunDFS.com, grab something that's right for you, click the membership tab, and jump in there. There's going to be a link to the Discord, a link to the spreadsheets, all that good stuff. I'll be in the voice chat. Hopefully we can create and carve out a more positive, I'm going to get to like 3 to 5 picks I want to rotate on PrizePicks, but like I said, right now, a little bit more uncertain than I want it to be. Kyrie Irving remains expected to make Mavs debut on Wednesday. Nice. So we should be back in the saddle tomorrow. But if you guys got last things, questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, throw them at me now. Let me look at tomorrow's slate real quick while you guys do that. Should I get Korean food? Man, what is... I don't know if I've had Korean food, and I'm a fat guy. Dang, bro, we are up to 83.13. That's crazy. Try Duong. Thank you for the sub, man. I hope you're doing all right, and I hope I didn't just obliterate your name. Tomorrow, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 game slate. So yeah, we gotta flip the light switch on a little bit earlier. Definitely hope Spectrum holds up. We can get that early stream going for props. And then we'll follow it up with the DFS/prop stream And then Thursday is a little bit more of a reprieval here. So we may not even do a stream on Thursday. We'll see. Thursday's a trade deadline day. Only 4 games as is. 3 games within 30 minutes, and then the Lakers game at night. Wait, that's the game y'all are saying? Nah. LeBron, nah. All I ask, if you guys want to do me a favor, hit that thumbs up on your way out. We should be able to clear 100 pretty easily here. I would surely appreciate it. I'm gonna get caught up on chat, and then we'll rip it. Korean food, man. I don't even know if I have Korean food in my area. LeBron over 4.5 free throws and AD over 5.5 free throws with a taco. It's the way I'm gonna lean on PrizePicks. Okay, let's see. LeBron James. Do we think the next taco is gonna be LeBron related? It's a Twitter taco, right? 4.5 free throws. I can see that. What up, Miguel? Can you show the core? I don't have a core list, Miguel. Just to recap real quickly on why that is. There's a lot of uncertainty in games. RJ Barrett's questionable for the Knicks. We already had the Brunson taco. Orlando Magic are just really rough when it comes to minute rotations. Maybe we get into a 3-point shooter. Who shoots threes for the Magic? Anybody? Nobody on the Magic shoot more than 5 threes per game. So that's hard to love. Then we have a Hawks situation where DeJounte's a midday questionable. And then on the Pelicans, they're a pretty deep rotation. So no warm and fuzzies there. The Phoenix Suns are getting Devin Booker. That's a splash of 30% usage on a presumed minutes limit. That's tough. It's an 8-point spread. We're getting Ben Simmons back in the mix for the Nets. We don't really get Nets props to deal with anyway. We get some Claxton stuff. We get Memphis in a 9.5-point favor. Scatching the Bulls, night 2 of a back-to-back. DeRozan on the injury report, questionable. So that's rough to deal with. And then we get Denver. We've got Murray questionable. We've got Gobert, Kyle Anderson questionable with an 8.5-point spread. So it's like a lot of volatility in these games today. So from this far out, without some more definitive news, I can't really offer a ton of conviction, and I do apologize, but I'd rather not make something up for the sake of making something up. But I'm gonna try and drive out some. Michael Porter Jr. over 26.5 fantasy was one of those that just kind of stuck out to me. But I'm gonna try to dig through. So if you guys are in the free Discord, I'll throw some in there. If this list, we start adding to the list, and then you guys can make community picks in the Discord as well. But it is rough, My play of the day for PrizePicks right now, I got MPJ. Hopefully I can. I am gonna have. So I have LeBron over 32.5. So the fact he's at 31.5, I'm gonna still go after that. I'm buying the narrative, bro. Give me LeBron James over 31.5. We're breaking the record tonight. That's just what we're doing. Oh my God, the Kardashian narrative for Booker and Simmons, that's crazy. All right, guys. Hey, go catch the deeper dive on Stochastic. If you're not jumping in the Discord, man, I appreciate you making part of my afternoon, be part of your afternoon. Tell somebody out there you love them. You don't know who needs to hear it. Somebody does. You might need to hear it. And if you need to hear it, I love you. Good luck tonight. God bless. And as always, go win some money. And my monitor froze on the second screen right now. So there we go. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.